Hi everyone, welcome to week 7. This week we focus on offences and penalties under the Immigration Advisors Licensing Act 2007. This means that under the Act there are some actions of people in general that are considered to be offences. That is, these actions are in breach of the Act, and the Act also provides the relevant punishment or penalties for these offences. Please do not confuse offences under the Act with complaints under the same Act. As you have seen, complaints under the Act are complaints against licensed immigration advisors, which are made to the registrar of the IAA by clients who are unhappy about how these advisors have handled their visa applications or other. And these complaints can also end up in the Immigration Advisors Complaints and Disciplinary Tribunal. The grounds for those complaints are negligence, incompetence, incapacity, dishonest or misleading behavior, or a breach of the code. On the other hand, offences are actions done by people, whether licensed advisors or not. People who give immigration advice without a license or exempt, holding out or pretending to be a licensed immigration advisor or exempt, providing false or misleading information in their application for license, asking for or receiving a fee or a reward when neither licensed nor exempt, employing an unlicensed or non-exempt person as an immigration advisor, obstructing inspection of their premises, failing to notify the registrar of changes in their circumstances, breaching a suppression order, failing to comply with summons, and contempt of the tribunal, that is, doing something against the tribunal, insulting them or interrupting proceedings, or obstructing as well. The relevant penalties are provided in the sections that provide the offences, so that it is important to read them all very carefully and take down good notes on them. Proceedings for these offences are taken in the courts as a result of investigations made by the police or other, as a result of reports made to them by members of the public who may have been victims of these offences. Some offences carry the maximum penalty of 7 years imprisonment or $100,000 fine or both, and some 2 years imprisonment or $10,000 fine or both. And there are other penalties as well. But it is very important to consider that the courts do not take these offences lightly, and they serve as deterrents because of the extent to which these used to happen in the past, as you have seen. I have included 3 stories related to offences and penalties under the Immigration Advisors Licensing Act 2007, which you could read and share your thoughts on them in the forum for week 7. Week 7 is self-study week, and so there will be no tutorials, but you could look at the tutorial discussion questions and share your thoughts on them in the week 7 forum as well. I wish you all the very best in week 7.